Greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is where the trades were. Trades of the week for September the 2nd through September the 6th. I hope you enjoyed the recap. I've gone all the way back to Tuesday, and yeah, I had a green. Let's first start off with the fact that we had a all green week. So shout out to the team and everybody who watched us, joined us, participated, and made money with us. But we are grateful, humble, but we're not satisfied. We know there's room for improvement. We know there's levels to this. So therefore, it's time to study what we could have done to make the trades bigger, better, and break down the analysis of where the trades were. So here we go. Because there wasn't any trading Monday, the market was moving pre-market. So what I should have done is started identifying the algos from me first being able to see them, because I would have been able to see the pattern that was forming. So the first algo that could have been identified was this controlled buying algo right here. Okay, let me go ahead and make that a little bit darker. Okay, so we clearly see and have the controlled buying algo here. We're putting in higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Then we have a break of that algo. Okay, also we have a break of Struchaa, but we stop putting in higher highs and we actually put in a lower high. Okay, and then we put in another lower high, and then we put in a lower low. This was a complete change of Struchaa. Let me go ahead and highlight that as well. Bam, there she is. So now we have lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, staying within this controlled selling structure. Then interestingly, we started going sideways. We had sideways consolidation, and this is where you see equal highs and equal lows. Let me go ahead and highlight that. Bam. So we're gonna represent the bullish uptrend in blue. We're going to represent the bearish controlled selling algo in purple, and then we're going to identify the sideways action in yellow. This algorithmic pattern repeats itself throughout the day. Okay, coming right out of the gate, we have a break of this sideways trend to the downside. Very easy to understand, as we have a base here. We touched it once, twice, 3 times, and then finally broke at market open. Okay, so now the market is opened, and we're representing again the bearish controlled selling algo with this purple line. So now we can see the lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And this runs right into the yellow algo, where now we have somewhat of sideways action consolidation. Yes, we are kind of moving lower, but this still represents a base, and it still represents a rectangle area of the market going sideways, just like pre-market. And then what do we have after that? We have the market now going into a downtrend. The same algo that was presented in pre-market. So that first trade came at the break of this what was once demand. putting in a new low. I took it right to support, got out for some very nice profits there. That was my first trade on that Tuesday morning. I was grateful with the money that I made, but I see where I could have made some more money by leaving a runner on for my second profit-taking area, which was hit. Here it is on that 5 minute. We're going right back into that same consolidation as this morning. Purple to the yellow, purple to the yellow, purple. The benefit of identifying those algos. What I've learned from Monday is, here's that recap. Identify the algos even in pre-market, especially when the market is moving very rapidly ahead of the open. Go ahead and see if there is a pattern that these algos are creating. And if it is, identify that pattern and then, bam, take advantage of it. So let's go on to Tuesday. As we come into market open, the two algos that are present is the blue buying algo, the purple selling algo. The blue buying algo, the purple selling algo. The blue buying algo right here, very simply, I'll go to this, hit duplicate drawings, take that same algo and put it right there. That is that blue buying algo. And at the end of the day, it's a very small purple selling algo. And now let's go to the actual trade itself. Here is the trade on multiple views. Okay, on the 30-minute, let's look at that. Okay, beautiful trade on the 30-minute candle, as I saw what was a beautiful washout long where the 10 o'clock 30-minute candle came all the way down, touched the bottom of that controlled buying algo that we had already identified, and boy did it reject the lower prices. The bulls came back in force, bought up everything the bears were selling. The bears were running towards the gate. This also presented a beautiful washout long opportunity. Wanted to wait for the following 30-minute candle for conclusion of that move. Again, this is why I like to wait until 10 o'clock. The first 30-minute candle was very bullish. Now, if we would have gotten a continuation, then I would have gotten in it there, but we didn't. Being patient, waiting, the second 30-minute candle was a completely gigantic bearish candle up until it hit the bottom of the algo, and there it found bulls waiting and willing to repeat what it just had done at the close the previous day. History in this case did repeat itself. After that, I waited for that 10:30 candle to go from red to green. When it did, I got in. This is what it looks like on the 30-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, a beautiful play. Looks like the break of a new 15-minute candle, which is exactly what it was. On the Heikin-Ashi, after we got the retracement, it was this retracement being used as liquidity, knowing that these early bears would have to cover, and that is what would take the market price to exactly where I wanted it to go, as I had desired on the tape for it to go to the 544.6, and it went to the 544.4. Again, nothing is exact, but that it was close enough for me. Seeing the doji switch, knowing that that was a possible retracement happening. Seeing this area, knowing nothing is exact, but there was an area of resistance above, as well as being grateful knowing that now we were going on the 11 o'clock candle, so that naturally there could be a little bit of a pullback on that 11 o'clock candle. And when you're dealing with options a little bit of a pullback can turn a big profit into a medium-sized profit. So I didn't want to take that chance whatsoever. So I decided to exit everything at that 11 o'clock candle, which turned out to be top ticking the move for that bullish algo. Who knew? Grateful for that. There was a trade to the downside that a lot of our teammates did take. Beautiful put opportunity, as on the 5 minutes you can see we did get a nice bearish engulfing pattern, as well as breaking out of that controlled buying algo, also breaking the structure, now putting in a lower high and then a lower low. Beautiful trade. A lot of people did take that here, as this would have been a very safe entry. You can also see it on the Heikin-Ashi and as well on the 15-minute chart. That would have been the same entry, correlating to what I'm showing you here. Let me just go ahead and put that here, and you can see how that lines up on that 15-minute, going from green to red, breaking outside of that controlled buying algo is what started the controlled selling algo. Just a beautiful overall trading day. Two beautiful trades that the market presented itself very easy, and that algo was still presented throughout the day. A controlled buying, controlled selling, controlled buying, controlled selling, controlled buying, controlled selling. Now let's move on to Thursday's trading. And coming into Thursday, we have pretty much the same thing. The yellow algo going into the blue, then the purple. Yellow algo going into the blue, then the purple. On the 5 minute, I made a very nice trade as I saw a rejection from the top of the controlled buying algo with a very nice shooting star. I was able to get in at the close of that and take that profit right down to the bottom of that controlled buying algo. Very nice profits were made there. And with the break of market structure here, putting in a lower high and a lower low, presented a great opportunity for another put. Could have been taken all the way to the support level of the 549. Great trading that was available on that Thursday. So you can see it here on the 5-minute chart. The break of that bullish controlled algo, breaking out of that with this very solid bearish red candle, and then the continuation candle straight to the bank. Very solid trade. Right into midday area of consolidation before a breakout to the upside, just like in pre-market. Now let's look at Friday's trades. And coming into Friday pre-market, we had the exact same algorithm. The yellow sideways algorithm into the controlled blue buying algorithm, and then the controlled selling purple algorithm. All I did was simply wait for this area of support to turn into resistance, the 549 area. Once we did that, this was also a break of demand. Once we got confirmation and a continuation, it was a very, very easy trade, even as I show it to you on the Heikin-Ashi, getting in here at the 548.4, getting out at the 545.7. Beautiful trade, and there was still a lot more. Didn't need to get at the beginning, didn't need to get it all the way at the end, but I got a big chunk of the meat of the move, a very tranquil trade. Let me show it to you on the 5-minute chart as well. On the 5-minute, you see the controlled buying. Once market opened, we did have a change in structure, putting in a lower high, then a lower low, lower high, lower low. Once we got that close underneath that 549, that was the confirmation. The very next candle started off green. Once it went from green to red, that was my key to get in. Being that we had already identified the controlled selling algo, this trade was very peaceful, very tranquil, knowing that as long as we stayed within the algo, the trade would work out to our benefit. And it did all the way up until it reached the actual bottom here of the 540, where then it ran right back into that controlled sideways yellow algo, just like it had done pre-market. Wasn't any need for me to keep going after that. Wanted to go ahead and actually stop the live early on Friday than any other day, and had an all green week and wanted to just start enjoying that weekend. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for your time. Feel free to subscribe so that way you'll be notified when we go live Monday. We do this every day, Monday through Friday, 9:25 to 11 o'clock. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye for now.